Meenakshi. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'm so happy to have this conversation again with you. And as you know that we met earlier, and I think we are meeting for the second time today.
Yeah, hi Swati. Very good morning, I would say. And I hope you have been doing very well. And if I talk about myself, I'm also doing great. Yes, we are meeting for we are meeting for second time. And before our after first meeting, we tried to join, but somehow we couldn't continue that one. Okay.
Yes, yes, something happened in between.
Okay, so
Yes,
I think we both don't need any introduction uh, right
yes,
now. Do you
yes.
think that? Please
So, shall I
continue.
ask? Okay. So, as you are also a homemaker, so tell me, what do you enjoy the most about as a homemaker, your daily life, in your
Okay.
daily life?
Yeah, sure. So as a homemaker, what is our priority is to, I think, work in the kitchen to feed our
Mhm.
kid and family and to ourselves as well. But I feel sometimes it becomes monotonous work, and sometimes
Mhm.
I completely feel that I don't want to do this one. But sometimes I feel I need to make some new recipe, and whenever I feel like that, I truly enjoy cooking
Mhm.
something new. Like
Okay.
recently I have learned something new
Mm.
from my mother-in-law only, because she at her age, when she was at my age actually, so she had lived with so many people who were from different kind of culture, from different kind of background.
Okay.
So yeah,
No, I got it.
yeah, she his job was transferable, and she lived in one of the place from Jammu as well. Right now, I am unable to recall that. I don't know what is
Okay.
that called. She lived
Mhm.
over there as well. So she, whenever we sit together, she always she always tells me about what she used to cook and enjoyed at that time. So I ask her, and I try to do that. So many of the dishes I already have learned from her. So I do that.
Okay.
I truly enjoy that. And apart from this, that I told you that one of my best hobbies is to play with my son always. I think this is the thing from which I'm not going to be bored, and I will
Mhm.
always cherish this moment. Yeah, these
Yes,
moments with my son.
yes. When we play with our kids, or when we enjoy our quality time with our family, we always
Mhm.
enjoy. And when we see our family together and seeing, happy, they're happy. So automatically we can also feel happy. Yes, we are
Yeah.
living together, and yes,
Mhm.
so that's great. And as a homemaker, if you could change any, perception that people about or have about homemaker, so what would be that?
I think I can't say that this person has this kind of perception about the homemaker, but I feel in small villages or small cities, I think most of the people think about that a lady or housewife always should be at home. She always should work at home, and she can't job like
Hmm.
while managing household chores. Okay, I think they let to make this decision to the housewife only,
Hmm.
because whenever I was working, I knew that at what time I was unable to manage all both of the work, and at what
Hmm.
time I was
That
not
time
unable.
was
Okay.
very difficult to manage
Yes.
all the things.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
So I
Hmm.
think some kind of people think about it, so I think they don't think so. Yeah.
People always, take granted for homemaker. They think that they just, at their home and they are not doing anything. But I think, as a homemaker, we are a silent leader, and we make our family together. And it takes
Mm-hmm.
a lot of your patience, your, attention, and
Mm-hmm.
like your emotional intelligence. It takes a lot of your energy. So I
Yeah,
must say that
exactly.
they should consider this is a kind of, profession, like they should see as a homemaker as a home organizer. We are the home
Hmm.
organizer actually, and
Yeah.
they think that they are just at their home and enjoying their time. Just
Hmm.
if you know like if a homemaker takes one day off, so
Hmm.
how is their home work like? Everything will
Definitely.
be disorganized, I must
Yeah,
say.
exactly, exactly.
Mm,
That would definitely
mm,
that will happen actually if someone is not uh, valuing their any housewife's work, because
mm.
there are a lot of work at home, and I think
Right.
this is the emotion and feeling only another housewife, okay, another home's
Mm,
housewife can understand to other
mm.
female,
Yes.
uh, because I feel that these are kind of work which I think another person can't see, or
Mm,
I don't know, they don't deliberately, they don't want to deliberately to see that how she is giving her time to in the kitchen and in another work. I think
mm.
these works are truly very thankless job, I would say.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
People often take it for granted, but today generation, I must say that they are understanding how much
Hmm.
work we do in a day without
Hmm.
any paycheck.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
we are doing just with a lot of loves and caring.
Hmm.
So yes, people
Yeah,
always take it for granted. So they
right.
must think that as a homemaker, they do a lot of works throughout the day.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, I
So,
think whenever any housewife is going to by leaving the home work for 2 days, I think then other family members will understand that how much
yes.
she is
That's why I said that if they take
yeah,
only one day off from their
for
family,
real.
and they will understand what's the
Definitely.
importance of homemaker or
Yeah,
housewife
exactly.
at home.
Okay.
Yes,
You have also kids, right?
yes.
So two kids or one kid?
I have one kid. He is
One
nine
kid.
years old.
Nine
Yes.
years old. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So
And
how he
yes.
is doing at his school?
Right now he's doing, like good. I'm not like say that he's doing very great at his study, but yes,
Mhm.
like he's in the list of 10. He always comes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Great. That's
So
great.
I am happy with his study, like he's doing great, and
Mm-hmm.
whatever the concept teacher teach, he understand. He read write good, and the teacher always praise him. So I always take it as a pride, like I am nurturing him good, and I am
Wow.
helping him in his study. So he's
Mm-hmm.
really doing great. But when he started his education, or when he went first time in school and in nursery, LKG and UKG, he was not going that time he was not doing good at his study. But
Mm-hmm.
when he gone to his first standard, from that time he is doing tremendously well.
Great. So
Mm.
do you attend PTM meeting?
Yes, I always attend PTM because my husband is in Central Police. So whenever he has, his holiday or his leave, so
Mm-hmm.
that time he also comes with me to attend the parents teacher meeting. But
Mm-hmm.
most of the time I attend
Okay.
parents teacher meeting.
Okay, so you must
Yes.
be hearing praise about from his teachers. How do you
Hmm.
feel at that time?
At that time, I feel that I am, like
A
nurturing him
proud
in the
mother.
right way. Yes, I feel proud. Yes, my son is doing great. But I
Mhm.
don't know in future he will be like this or not. But right now I'm feeling proud. Yes, my son is understanding the concept. Whatever teacher taught him or teacher teach him, he understand well.
Okay, definitely he
Mm.
would do better in the future
Mm.
because he is making his foundation so strong
Yes,
right now. Foundation should be so strong. Then
yes.
future, like it will automatically decide the future, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So,
Yes.
okay. So whenever you join any PTM meeting, do you communicate them in English or in Hindi?
Okay, I must say that I just started my speaking English,
Mm-hmm.
so I never, talk in English with with his teachers. But yes, I'm thinking that if next like a parents teacher meeting, I will try to him like in English. But most
Okay.
of the time, teacher also use Hindi only.
Yeah.
They always talk with parents in Hindi in my area.
Mhm. Yeah, I
Mm,
have also, on to be very honest, I have also felt whenever I went in any PTM meeting,
mm,
sometimes, actually, I want to tell you about my first meeting first, okay? When I
mhm.
attended my first meeting, at that time, I completely have spoken in Hindi only.
Okay.
Even though I knew some words in English, how to say it, or
Mhm.
I knew some sentences as well, but I couldn't speak at that time. But I thought that I was like regretting after coming home. Why didn't I speak? And
Yes.
now I try to speak some words, even though I'm
Okay.
not speaking completely in English, but I try to speak in English sometimes. Yeah.
Mhm. And in which standard your son right now?
He's in just LKG right now, but everyone is
Okay.
speaking in English.
Okay, everyone is speaking.
Yeah.
So you can also start, talking with his teacher in English.
Sorry, would you repeat?
Like whenever you have parents teacher meeting, you can also, talk with his teacher in English. So
Yeah,
why you are not taking this step to talk in English?
definitely. I want to take this opportunity in
Mm.
positive way, but I told you that at very first time I was quite nervous. Okay, I completely
Okay.
have spoken in Hindi only, but now I try to use some words. Sometimes
Okay,
I
but
try.
right now you are very expressive at this language, so I think you, talk very well.
No, I am trying to share and articulate the thoughts, trying to think in English right now
Mhm.
more than earlier. So
Okay.
now I'm trying to open up myself. So that's why. And nowadays in PTM meeting,
Mhm.
nowadays on PTM meeting, I'm just trying to use some small sentences, and in
Okay.
this way, I will, I think, open up.
Okay. Because I recently, came like to my state because before that I was living with my husband in New Delhi. So that time teachers, talk with parents in English if they want. But in my area, I must say that maybe in surrounding, because of surrounding also, people always use our mother tongue. We
Mhm.
actually use Hindi or Dogri language. So it always conduct meeting in Dogri or Hindi language. So I
Yeah.
hardly, see teacher also in talking in English. So I
Mhm.
also, assume that maybe they think that she is showing off, she know English, or so that's why I'm not talking with them in English.
I know that's the drawback actually.
Mhm.
Some people think that they are showing off because they
Yes.
really don't know how to speak in English, and I think they have not been in this kind of environment where people
Mhm.
are speaking in English, just not for showing off, just because of
Mhm.
they are upgrading themselves. They know
Mhm.
the value of speaking or communication in English. So
Yeah.
that's why we are also learning English, right? So we
Yes.
can't make another person to understand that why we are learning this language.
Mhm.
I think we should try to avoid those people. Although
Mhm.
I am also unable to avoid those people completely, but yes,
Mhm.
sometimes I try to do that because
Okay.
in this way we are not going to learn the language.
Yes, yes. We need that kind of exposure where we can use or talk in English. So I
Mhm.
think, yes. And I'm also lagging behind or not having this kind of exposure in my life nowadays.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
can only, take this type of the conversation as for the improvement of my spoken English. Otherwise, I talk to myself or recorded my own video.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Sometimes I
okay.
also talk with my son, but he's not interested to talk with me in English. He
Yeah,
understands that,
it
but not
happens.
interested.
It happens.
It,
It happens in family, especially family members.
mm,
They really don't like to speak in English to their
right.
parents or someone. What
Yes.
happens nowadays? I'm trying to make my son's habit of speaking in English
Mm,
with small sentences. So I have taught him a few sentences like while sleeping and while waking up. Mama, please switch on the light. Mama, please switch off the light. So
mm,
he get bored very soon because I
mm,
bother him a lot.
Mhm.
when he says that mama please light on kar do in Hindi, okay, so I
Mhm.
say him you have to say mama please switch on the light, only then I will switch on the light. So
Mhm.
he says it even mama please switch on the light. At the
Small,
very
small
first,
sentence you can speak.
yeah, at the very first
Mhm.
time, he was unable to frame whole sentence because these are
Mhm.
containing 3 to 4 words. Okay, so but right now he is speaking it fluently. Yeah,
Mhm. Yes,
so
because practice
yeah,
makes a man perfect, and
yeah,
by practicing, by saying again and again, by
yeah, same
repetition.
sentence.
So
Yes,
yes.
because he is saying same sentence again and again, so he is fluent in this sentence in the some
Mhm.
few sentences, I would say.
And my son is also able to understand English, and I
Mhm.
also make this habit while we're going to bed at night. I always, see or watch any English story, small story, and my son also watching with me, so that he become more, connect with this language. So yes, whenever I talk with him in English or whether I'm watching any story in English, he can understand very well. If he is not able to understand any sentence or any word, then he, ask me like, Mama, what it means, this word
Mhm.
they are saying. So he's also, like catching those words
Okay.
while, because sometimes he don't know how, what they are talking about. So he always asks me that time. So I also
Mhm.
making this habit so that, yes, and sometimes he also likes to watch cartoon in English. So it is also helped me in his uh, English journey, I must say.
Yeah, definitely
Mm.
that's great. But
Mhm.
how is your son's school's environment? Doesn't
Yes,
don't
yes,
they
they do feel.
huh?
I must say that, like English teachers use English while talking or while conversing with them, but they also use Hindi language.
Mm-hmm.
Because there are so many children from different background, they maybe not understand totally English. So yes, Hindi environment is also there, Hindi and English.
Okay.
But
So
he understands.
what grade does he study in right now?
Right now he's in third standard.
Okay, third standard. All
Mhm.
right.
Yes, yes. So with time, I must say that your son, learned better, because when he saw you, when he will see you as you are using this language, you're also in content create. You are
Mm-hmm.
also a content creator, and
Mm-hmm.
you are creating content in English. So while watching you, while observing you, he inculcate this habit to speak
Yeah,
English.
he's observing.
Yes,
Observing. I
he's
can see
observing.
that. I can see that he is
Mhm.
seeing me all the times. I would say because sometimes every time I am surrounding myself with English. Sometimes I use my mobile for
Mhm.
listening something in English, and sometimes I'm trying to speak to ChatGPT. Sometimes I'm writing. Whenever I'm like opening my notebook as well, everything is written in English. So
Yes,
he's also surrounded by English.
yes.
Sometimes when he but very for the very few times he tried to watch some cartoon videos in Hindi, and
Mhm.
I say him like this because I have learned everything in Hindi, okay? But Hindi is
Mhm.
also important, I would say.
Yes, Hindi is
But
also
I don't
important.
know why I get so bored, and that becomes problematic for me whenever he watches something in Hindi. I want
Mhm.
him to see everything in English. I
Yes, yes.
think
I also,
this.
thought, when my son was, small. But
Mhm.
nowadays, I'm not caring about whether he's watching in Hindi
Yeah,
or English.
yeah.
I know he
Uh-huh.
understands, he can able to speak also.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. But sometimes I'm thinking of, and I feel that it's quite craziness. I shouldn't do that, but I don't know. All the time I'm thinking about English in
Yes.
English, and
And he's also small,
yeah, he's very small.
very small. Yes.
Mhm.
So that time I was also very, like, because my son was that time not doing well at his study, and I was very worried that time. But
Mhm.
now I am very free from like this anxiety, or like,
Mhm.
he's doing great nowadays.
Definitely, they will definitely do great because I think at our age, when we completed our 12th, still we were unable to understand the value of communication in English. right?
Yes.
That's why we, I think, felt that kind of anxiety. I don't know, anxiety. I don't know
Mm.
whether you have felt it or not, but I have felt it. The
Yes,
anxiety of
whenever
not
I
speaking
saw
well.
any teacher while talking in English, I always surprised that time how they can talk in English and why I am not able to. Why that time I was thought that why I am not able to speak like them. So
Mm-hmm.
this thought always, like click in my mind. So I that time I didn't know the perfect approach how to learn this language. I always was good at reading, writing, but I
Mm-hmm.
never ever tried to speak in English. So that's why I was lagging behind of speaking. And yes, because speaking and speak more and more in this way, you are able to speak. If you are only into reading and writing, you
Mm-hmm.
can write, well, but
Mm-hmm.
not speak.
Yeah, definitely. I think
Yes,
practicing,
yes.
repetition is important for becoming fluent.
Hmm.
Okay, so in between, before posting some videos, you didn't post any video. You were busy somewhere.
Yes, like when I started my channel, after 2 months, my father-in-law was demise. So that's why I, was not consistent with my journey. And yes, I was not consistent. Maybe 1 month ago also, something happened in my home. So that's why I was not able to be consistent. So
Um,
something happened. So that's why.
mhm,
And now
mhm,
I'm again 1 2 weeks ago, I started again my journey with this language.
mhm. Okay,
Mm.
all right. So how are you feeling now? Because in our first video, I think you told me about that sometimes you are feel not feeling comfortable while conversing to other one. I
Mm.
think you told it, right?
Yes,
So how
yes.
are you feeling right now?
Right now, I must say that I am a bit confident. I
Okay.
can express myself easily nowadays. Yes, I make mistake, I know, but yes, I am able to communicate well. I'm understanding, and I'm also able to articulate my thought nowadays. So I'm a
Mm-hmm.
bit confident if I compare myself earlier one,
Mm-hmm.
but today I am a bit confident and expressive also.
Okay. So what are you exactly doing for learning the language?
Nowadays, I am more into listening
Mm-hmm.
and shadowing practice and
Mm-hmm.
watching content in English, whether
Okay.
it's short stories or podcast or different topic. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So which kind
Mm.
of particular videos are you following for shadowing practice?
Like I really like Priyanka Chopra the most, and whenever I saw her video, I try to shadowing her. And I'm not doing shadowing like her accent. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I just want to be how to pronounce the word rightly, or how to speak well, how to form a sentence, how to be expressive while talking. So I mostly watch her video,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, some podcasts I also watch like Jay Shetty and Ranveer Rahul Wadia, and
Mm-hmm.
they also invited or invite good personality. So as
Mm-hmm.
well as you can also learn some topic or you can also get some knowledge while watching them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, and there are also channel Sunita English Adventure channel. So I really like her video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I also follow some of the
and it
videos.
also depends on my mood. Whatever the topic, if I like, I just try to watch. But speaker should be very good at this language.
Exactly. Yeah,
Mm.
I also follow some of the videos which you just told me,
Mm.
and I also watch some creators' video who are also learning English and posting the videos. Okay, some of the learners are doing very great, and apart from this, I'm following Ranveer Alahwadia's video, and I
Mm.
try to observe that how he is holding the conversation. Okay, how he
Yes.
is trying to.
Okay.
Yeah,
Votes. Okay.
yeah.
Mm.
And
That's a
sometimes,
good.
sometimes I see myself on laptop, which videos are recorded where I'm lacking.
Yes.
So yeah, these are the things. And apart from this, I'm using ChatGPT. I just say in my all the conversation, I'm using ChatGPT. Through that, I'm learning. The most
Mm.
important for me is that storytelling.